all loyal Helena viewers. We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast for a Habitat Happenings special edition, Habitats in Distress. Welcome to this special edition of Habitat Happenings. I'm Corey Bowditch from Montana Wild.
And I'm Matt Farrell from the Forest Service.
Matt, I thought you were in the field this week.
Corey, this week's story is so important. It's so big, its ramifications so vast. This could have long-lasting impacts on the entire fabric of Montana and the beloved habitats that we treasure.
Well, we sure are happy to have you today, and I'm happy to see that you brought your notes.
Corey, a great wildlife reporter, always reads his notes.
That's what I thought. All right, let's get started.
As you know from my terrific reporting in the riparian habitat, there have been a string of disasters all across Montana. Fires and floods, droughts and famine. But today, your Habitat Happenings reporters have learned of perhaps the most terrible threat to Montana habitats to date.
That's right, Matt. In fact, right here in Helena, we are facing a threat unlike any we have seen in our time. Lack of knowledge.
Exactly. A lack of knowledge is precisely what we're dealing with here. All across our fair state, the people are growing increasingly disconnected from their habitats. They have forgotten about their habitat heroes and the amazing powers that they possess to protect their environment.
In fact, your Habitat Happenings team has learned of one particularly uninformed man who has so little knowledge of Helena's habitats that he's planning to do some pretty terrible things to them. This man's name is J.B. Slick.
Yes, in fact, this man is so particularly uninformed, he doesn't even believe that wildlife exists here.
Matt, I've just had an idea. You know, there is a solution to lack of knowledge, and that solution is
prison.
Education. Matt, we can't just send people to prison. Lack of knowledge isn't technically a crime.
Well, I suppose you're right.
But you know what we can do? We can educate them to appreciate the amazing habitat heroes that live here in Montana and inspire him to care about them and want to protect them.
That is a wild idea. So wild, it just might work.
Let's go! Mr. Slick, we're from Habitat Happenings and we'd like a word with you.
What the devil is a Habitat Happenings anyway?
Renowned local news station, of course.
Well, I don't talk to the news. They
Wait.
just make stuff up anyway.
Mr. Slick, I think our viewers deserve to know what you've been up to.
Oh, I've got big plans. I got big plans to build skyscrapers, malls, subdivisions, houses for everybody. A big one and a little one and a short one. All right, look at that mountain up there. All you see up there is trees. There's no buildings up there. It's just wasted space. Wasted, I tell you, wasted space.
But Mr. Slick, what about the Habitat Heroes?
What's a Habitat hero anyway?
You know, the amazing animals that live here and use their powers to help our environments. Don't you think you should think about them before you start building golf courses and skyscrapers everywhere?
What animals? There's no animals here.
Well, Mr. Slick, I've got news for you. This valley is teeming with habitat heroes, all with special powers to help their environment. Come along, why don't we show you?
Hey, my time's money. If you want to get my time, you make an appointment with my secretary.
Mr. Slick, need I remind you, there's hundreds of Helena students out there watching this.
Well, maybe we should go and look at this then. I'll give you a few minutes.
All right, let's do a team.
What are we doing out here in this sticky, frozen swamp anyway?
Sir, I'm a wildlife biologist. That really hurts my feelings. This is home to a lot of animals. We have painted turtles and woodpeckers and fox and even one of the most famous habitat heroes of the area, the osprey.
An what?
Osprey. Let's go check it out.
All right.
Mr. Slick, this bird is incredibly important to this ecosystem. It's a predator that has really special adaptations. It can use those powerful eyes to see through the water dive right into the water, catch the fish. It's an excellent fisherman. It uses these specialized talons to catch its fish. Take a look.
He could catch fish with this?
Oh, better than any angler.
Well, that is pretty cool. Okay, maybe I will leave the lake, but look at those darn trees up there. There's nothing up there. I'm not leaving that.
Mr. Slick, those trees are pretty important for a lot of habitat heroes. I think we've got some more learning to do. Come on.
Look at all these trees. What in the world can live in this place?
Oh my gosh, you're just in time. Here I am hiking on 10 Mile Environmental Trail, and I saw a moose right up there.
Well, I didn't know moose lived here.
Oh, for sure. Moose are amazing forest habitat heroes. They eat lots of different plants, and that helps keep the ecosystem in balance.
Well, I didn't know appetite could be a superpower.
Oh, it sure can. A moose can eat 40 to 60 pounds of plants per day. That's the weight of a third grader. And take a look at this. A moose also carries around 2 of these amazing antlers. Moose are awesome habitat heroes, and they live right here around Helena.
Okay, I respect the appetite, and anything that can carry 1, 2 of these around has got to be pretty cool. Okay, we'll leave the forest, but I have some riverfront property that I'm going to develop.
All right, sounds like we've still got some learning to do at the riverfront property. Thank you so much, Liz. And Mr. Slick, let's get going. One more stop.
Perfect, I could build my 6-story condos here, a pool, and a golf course.
Wait a minute, mister. You can't build all that here. This is home to some of my favorite habitat heroes. Even a family of otters.
You mean big rats?
No, they're freshwater otters. They live in the freshwater rivers. They're really great. They have many superpowers. They have webbed feet for swimming fast, and they have whiskers for finding their prey in the muddy waters, and they even have really warm fur to keep warm on these cold winter days. They're amazing.
I can appreciate a good set of whiskers. Okay, I guess there's a little bit more out here than I knew about. I guess I'm gonna have to learn a lot more about this place.
Sounds like we should go back to town, hmm?
All right,
We've got
following you.
learning to do. Come on, guys.
All right.
Wow, Mr. Slick, I love the new getup. If I didn't know any better, I'd say maybe you had a change of heart.
Oh, just call me Kurt. I had no idea I was doing what I was doing.
Well, you know what we say at Habitat Happenings. How can you care if you don't know what's there?
So, Kurt, would you mind telling our viewers what your plans are now?
Well, I've got to go learn more about wildlife so I don't keep messing things up. I'm going to the library.
Bye, Kurt.
See you guys.
Woohoo!
Well, Corey, that was an amazing segment. I think we did some good work out there.
You know, Matt, I think we did. Education is just such a powerful tool. You know what they say, people will only protect what they love. They will only love what they understand. And they will only understand what they're taught.
Yes, but Corey, I'm still concerned. I mean, there are so many people out there that don't know about Montana's amazing wildlife and the superpowers that they have.
I know it's overwhelming, but you know, that's where our wonderful viewers come in. All of you out in Helena schools. Your challenge, should you choose to accept it, and you have to because your teachers told us you would, is you're gonna study your adopted species and learn about all of its superpowers or adaptations, and you're going to teach your community about it through an art and writing contest. The winners of that art and writing contest will be featured in the newspaper and right on the walls here at Montana Wild.
So good luck, happy studying, and remember,
How can people care if they don't know what's there?
Well, that was a wonderful segment.
That was a wonderful segment. You brought your notes, you combed your mustache.
Working on it for a long time now.
I'm very
Growing this in
impressed.
3rd grade.